Hello, I'm Player State and welcome to a new indie game video. Today we're taking a look at Zarathustra, which is a classic point and click adventure game set in a cyberpunk universe. This is a game that's come out recently on Epic Game Store, so I think it's not on Steam, it's just available on Epic, so you'll have to go there if you want to have a look at it. So why don't we jump in? And just to say
Hello?
Before we start... Oh.
You should be able to hear me now. I know this must be very confusing, please don't panic. My name is Amy, which means your name is Amy, I guess. You see what I see. You feel what I feel. And you can guide me to do what you want me to do. Don't try to remember. Our memories are mingled together. It will take time to find your way through them.
Ah, Agent Tanner. We were wondering if we would see you today. May I assume the connection was a success then?
Yes, sir. The spirit is cooperative, I think. We are ready for our assignment.
Very well. We will start with something simple so you two can learn to work together. The chief asked us for our assistance in investigating a robbery. Not the most flashy case, but the item in question was a book stolen from the Cathedral of Linton. The involvement of the Church of Flesh can make things a little spicy, so tread
Church
carefully.
of Flesh?
Your contact on site is Officer McCarthy.
Is that a
Get
sex
to the
church?
Cathedral
Sounds
ASAP.
like one.
Dismissed.
Okay, are we in control? Looks like it. Yeah, I was going to say thanks to the developer for giving me a free review copy, so we can take a look. Right, okay, so we have exit to lobby, armor manager, Agent Tanaka, and Agent Ramirez. Right, let's talk to Agent Tanaka.
Fly, what are you doing here so early? Didn't expect to see you before noon.
Cleaning up the streets again. You know, instead of doing boring detective work, you could come with me and make your hands a little dirty.
Sorry, but I already got a partner in a case to solve.
Right, I've heard that you've got yourself a spirit guide. How is she? Or is it a he?
Well, we are still getting to know each other. So far, I've got no complaints. We'll see how he performs on our first case together.
Something sounds a bit off with the delivery of this voiceover.
Ramirez seems busy. I better not disturb him.
That sounds better, but their conversation was weird.
We can get custom-tailored armor from the armor manager, but I don't think that will be necessary for this case.
Okay, then. Ooh, what the flip?
I better tell Ramirez to watch his stuff. I'm not cleaning up after him.
So this is some kind of like, this is what you... That's quite cool, because then you'll not miss anything. It's none of the kind of like hunt for what you need to click on.
I've taken my gun and the quantum matrix
What the
scan
hell is
from the
that?
locker. I assume you know how a gun works, but let me brief you on the proper use of the scanner. This device can scan the quantum matrix of any item. If the scanner successfully determines the inherent superposition of the object, it indicates that the object's context is predictable to some extent. Conversely, if the superposition is indistinct, the item has a more chaotic alignment.
Right.
Let me give you an example. If someone plans weeks in advance to dine at a specific restaurant for a particular dish, that food's quanta will have a distinct superposition. However, if someone spontaneously strolls an unfamiliar street and grabs a meal from the first available place,
Okay.
that food's quantum matrix
Weird.
will be less defined. This principle applies to both past and future contexts of items. As you might surmise, this can also be related to the individuals who have, are, or will interact with the item. The mean chaos value of items related to the Church of Flesh is higher than that of the Church of Neon. If the scanner detects extreme values at either end of the spectrum, we must submit the item to forensics for detailed analysis.
Okay, so it's a scanner MacGuffin thing. I see. All right, I got to tell him about watching his stuff.
Hey, Ramirez, don't let your stuff lie around everywhere.
Oh, Amy, always looking after me. You're so sweet. What would I do without you?
What? What was that delivery? I don't know. That was really weird. Okay, let's go to lobby. Let's ping, see what we can interact with. Security scanner.
Various
display.
status displays of the city's security levels and directional information. A scanner that keeps track of everyone entering or leaving the building.
Can we turn this off?
A scanner that keeps track of everyone
Nope, I just looked at that. X to forensics, X to locker room, X to city. I think we need to go to the city, don't we? Araska Tower, FBI headquarters. I'll go to the tower,
That's
I guess.
where I live. We'll go there after the shift is over.
Okay, we don't go there then. I thought we were supposed to be going to the... I thought we were supposed to go into the church.
Another busy day in the city. It's really loud in here.
Anything else we can interact with?
The front desk, but I don't have any requests so far. Another busy day in the... These tanks are actually computers made from flesh. Well,
Flesh
in parts
computers.
anyway.
Weren't we just there? This is where we were, yeah. So... I have to say... Alright, as we move this way. This is not the greatest for readability. So we've got 24-hour convenience store. Aha, here. No. Neon Temple? No, it wasn't that one, was it? It was the Flesh Temple. Is that the one?
The Cathedral
my
of
goodness.
Linton is a masterful display of the power of flesh. It's one of the most important places of worship for the Amesha. It's unbelievable that someone broke into the heavily guarded church and stole one of its relics without getting caught or triggering the alarm.
Jeez, man. These are some visuals. Okay, let's talk to this woman, Officer Goodman.
Hello, I'm Agent Tanner. You must be Officer McCarthy, I assume?
Oh no, I'm sorry, McCarthy has left about an hour ago. I just hope he'll be back soon. I'm his trainee and in all honesty don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I've tried to call him, but got no answer.
Better
My
acting
name is
than
Goodman. I'll do my best to help.
than the people in the locker room. Do you know where McCarthy
He
left?
wanted to meet an informant who had information on the case. I don't have a name, unfortunately, but you could check with dispatch to see if they have anything in their log.
Can you give me a summary of what happened here?
Let me check my notes. At approximately 2 a.m., it was reported that an unauthorized entry occurred at the study of the Cathedral of Linton. Upon investigation, it was determined that the premises had been accessed without any visible signs of forced entry. The method of entry remains unknown. The only item reported missing is a valuable book described as The Echo of Ahura Mazda. Frederick Phelps, the usher, reported the incident to the police at 5:20 a.m. He discovered the book missing from the table in the study, where, according to him, the minister had left it the previous night. Phelps may still be at the police station.
Very helpful. Did you find any leads?
There wasn't much to go on. Whoever stole the book had access to the church and its security systems. We have no recordings, fingerprints, or signs of forced entry. The book is estimated to be worth $500,000, but its value will likely be covered by the church's insurance.
Where is the minister?
According to the usher's report, the minister was still at the cathedral around 4 p.m. yesterday. We haven't been able to contact her yet, but Bishop Atura vouched for her and informed us she will be here later this afternoon.
Don't you find it a bit unusual that the bishop is so involved in all this?
No.
I'm not sure. Perhaps? It might just be a coincidence. The cathedral is clearly important to the Church of Flesh, and as you know, they have a penchant for unpredictable and erratic behavior.
Yeah. What, like this design?
As long as the church is closed, nobody is going to read from that pulpit. Not that we don't already have enough pressure from Director Parker.
Here, look at this up here.
The eye of the prophet. He foretold that our gods one day will return and take us with them on a spiritual intergalactic journey.
Sounds fabulous. Okay, so we need to find out. Can we go through here?
Where do you think you're going? These rooms are private.
I'm here on official business, Agent Tanner, FBI. You are Bishop Atura, correct?
A Deva snooping around a church. What a surprise. I've already talked to the police, but sure, go ahead. Waste more of my precious time.
What are you doing at the Cathedral of Linton?
I'm the bishop. This is our church. I have to take care of things and ensure everything's in order.
I'm surprised to hear the word order from an Amesha.
And I'm not surprised that you don't understand. For the Deva, everything is either black or white. Of course, we need order. To a certain extent, that is.
Bit of a weird delivery. Can you tell me something about the stolen book?
It's an opulent copy of the Echo of Ahura Mazda, bound in rose-tinted flesh and adorned
course
with
it's bound in
gems
flesh.
and gold inlays.
I'm familiar with that book. It's a rather standard text that's available at every drugstore.
Are those also bound in flesh?
Well, it might seem mundane to you, but it holds significant meaning and wisdom for our beliefs. However, you're right in a general sense. The content of the book isn't unique. The thieves must have targeted it for the ornate cover.
Gotta flog the flesh.
I spoke with Officer
Need to study
McCarthy,
this.
and he informed me that he's leading the case. Unless he's present on site, I cannot grant you access to the private areas of the church.
Oh, come on.
I spoke
Oops.
with Officer McCarthy.
Didn't mean to click that. Never mind. Okay, so I think that's everything. We need to go and find McCarthy. Police headquarters.
Agent Tanner, how can I be of service?
Have you heard back from Officer McCarthy?
No, he's still underway.
Underway.
Could you search in the logs if he called someone during the last few hours?
Sure, just 1 second. He made one call. The
That was a
number
quick
is
second.
555-7532-123. It's not registered in our database, so it's probably a disposable phone.
Thank you.
Okay, exit to waiting room. What's in the waiting room? That wasn't here before.
I'm Agent Tanner, and I have a few
Oh, right, yeah,
questions
this is the
for you.
bloke.
The feds
The
are getting
usher.
involved in this? Oh my, how much longer do I have to stay here?
You're free to go home whenever you'd like, but I'd greatly appreciate it if you could stay just a bit longer to answer my questions.
Please reiterate what happened last night and this morning.
I was exhausted and left the church early, around 4 o'clock. Yesterday's mass was extremely chaotic, and I just wanted to get home. I felt a pang of guilt, so I came back extra early today, around 5 in the morning. That's when I discovered the book was missing from the table in the study. I called the minister, Laura Williams, and she assured me that she had left the book on the table. I informed her that I couldn't find it anywhere. She advised me to report it to the police and said she'd inform the bishop about the incident.
It's quite well written, I do have to say, even if the delivery is a bit variable.
She's still out? I have no idea. Normally she arrives at the church at around 8.
Please tell me more about yesterday's incident.
It was utter chaos. A disturbed woman kept interrupting the mass, constantly shouting insults and accusations. Minister Williams attempted to calm her down, but it was to no avail. Ultimately, security had to forcibly remove her. However, about 30 minutes later, she came back with a reporter in tow. I believe she was trying to prove a point, but her claims were just incoherent ramblings. The reporter seemed to think so too, judging by today's article. The crowd grew agitated.
Crowd?
Things
You mean
nearly
the
escalated to a fistfight.
Congregation?
That's when the minister decided to have security clear the room and called off the mass.
That's it. Alright, it's the
I don't
deputy.
need anything from him.
Is there anything else? Just a plant?
The plant adds a touch of life to the otherwise cold room. I'll call it Chuck.
Oh. So, could we find something at headquarters? Maybe if we go to forensics.
If you need an analysis, just give me the item in question and I will see what I can find out about it.
I don't have any items. I guess there's nothing we can do here, just like general looking at stuff. Power off, what's this? That's weird. What do these buttons do? Nothing. These are all just look pretty. Okay, so we don't know where this guy's phone is. We've been to the church. There's a convenience store in here for some reason, and there's a station. I guess we just explore the places, because I don't think there's anything. It's the Neon Temple. Let's just go to the store. Oh, Oh my life, what the hell is this?
Contrary to what you would assume, many Amesha are actually vegetarians.
I'm looking for an issue of Echo of Ahura Mazda.
Sure, I'll withdraw the $15 from your account.
The local newspaper,
Sure.
please.
I've transferred the paper to your digipad. The first issue is free.
Never mind. Okay, so how do we look at... Are any of these? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, what? Oh, you can... No. Well, how do I look at my... Oh, here we go. Digipad.
I've opened the article about the incident at the church. There's a photograph of the woman that caused the disturbance, but no name. I've opened the article about...
The basic edition of the book. Supposition 19. Okay. So that's not any help. Go at the station?
I don't have anything to ask him right.
Nope.
Sometimes these flesh growths can be quite beautiful.
Flesh growths.
Vohu Mana Station is a great example of successful...
I suppose I could go and
Amesha.
ask the bishop about it's weird having not being able to just click and drag on the map. I would have liked that. Nope, can't ask him about that. Nope, can't ask him about that. What about... No, not the FBI. The police. No, got nothing more to ask him.
The front desk.
Probably missing something really obvious. Oops. What's this up here? Who knows? Kind of stumped.
That's where I live. Hey, Ramirez, don't...
I've already
Oh,
asked that.
Amy, always...
I already said that.
I've
so there's
opened
nothing-
the article about the incident at the church. There's a photograph of the woman that caused the disturbance, but no name.
How do I
I've
active item? And then nope. Because can I, if I exit, can I ask the guy? Do I have to use the item on the priest bishop guy? So if I,
I've opened...
well, that's my active item. That didn't work. That didn't work. No, because I guess because it's just...
I've opened the article about...
What about if I, could I ask the clerk? No, because she won't.
I've opened
Oh,
the...
stop that. Wrong one. And then if I use this... Oh, flip me.
I've
No,
opened-
wrong button.
Hello again, Sonny. Can you please search the database for this woman?
Of course, Agent Tanner. Here she is. Anna
Anna
Steele,
Steele.
age 31. Last seen by
Seems to
CCTV
have a metal
at
neck.
Vohu Mana Station.
Do you have anything else on her in the files?
No, her record is completely empty.
Wait, that says search warrant at the top. Did it not say search warrant at the top?
Hello, I'm Agent Tanner, FBI, searching for this woman. Can you please check your records if she showed up at this station?
Certainly. Just a moment. Yes, she was here today, captured on CCTV just about 4 hours ago. She used the info terminal, then left the station.
She just came in, used the terminal, and left right after?
Suspicious.
Yes, it looks like it. Here, I'll give you the admin password of the terminal. You can look up what she was searching for.
An interactive terminal. An interact...
Have I got to use the password? Yeah.
Let's see. 4 hours ago. Ah, this must be it. The abandoned station? I've heard about that. It was the first train station an Amisha architect tried to build, but it was a massive disaster. That was during the time when the evangelists used the gift without really understanding how it works. Many of these projects failed, and some were even dangerous. A heap of regulations has been passed since then. Oh, great! The Vohu Mana station was built right next to the abandoned station. I should just be able to walk there.
Excellent. Why does it keep defaulting over there as well? So I actually have to walk there. Oh, the exit to the Bandon Station. Ooh, neat. Looks quite cool. Anything to look at? So we've got the tracks.
These tracks are going nowhere. The station was abandoned as soon as the flesh grew out of control.
The flesh. Ooh, what's this?
I've found a phone hidden beneath the rumble. If this is Anna Steele's phone, she might have gone into the underground tunnels. The phone is encrypted. I should let someone have a look at it.
I could go to the underground tracks.
I'm not going into these tunnels without reinforcements.
No, I'm not. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go to FBI headquarters, forensics. Select the burn. That's that's a phone? Looks like one of those games, Bop It, or something like that.
How long will it take you to decrypt this phone?
Let me see. And I've got access. What do you want to know?
Less than a second. What can you tell me about the phone's quantum superposition?
The phone's got an unusual stable superposition.
Oh, superposition, sorry.
Let me cross-reference that with the character trait database. No, nothing. So that means the superposition is not linked to the person using it, but rather the mode of operation. This phone was not bought, used, or thrown away spontaneously, but was part of a plan.
What can you tell me? Can you tell me who the phone belonged to?
Sorry, no. The phone was wiped clean of any stored data.
Is the phone number 555-7532-123?
Let me check. Yes, that's the correct number.
What a surprise!
How did you know?
It's the last number that Officer McCarthy called. So whoever owns this phone was likely the last person to see him. I guess this is my best lead then. I wish I wouldn't have to go down those underground tunnels, but it seems to be my best option.
Can I get some backup?
Fly, I need your help. I want to follow a possible suspect into some abandoned underground tunnels.
Oh, you're taking me on an adventure? Sure, meet you at the entrance. It's about time you get to experience some excitement.
Hey, Ramirez, don't let your...
Oh, Amy, always look...
What's that not?
I've already got...
I've got everything I need.
We can get custom-tailored armor.
Don't need that yet. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going down the tunnels.
Well, there you are. Finally, ready to go in? Freeze! Now!
Action!
Fuck!
Did you miss?
Fly, are you okay?
With all that armor, you would think getting shot did hurt less. That bitch escaped through the service tunnels. I don't think we should follow. That's a maze down there.
Damn it. You're right, we would only get lost or ambushed. Let's look around if she left any tracks.
Alright. Ion. What was this? Bullet shell.
I've picked up the empty shell. Fly has a point.
So she left nothing else.
I've already picked...
Was that it? Exit to the station entrance, exit to the... no, this way then. Wait, what?
What the hell is this place?
Yeesh. Look at that.
It's a flesh construction gone wrong. You know, from the early days?
Ugh, freaking flesh breeders, this is disgusting.
Hey, you're not supposed to use that word.
Oh, come on, Amy, look at this place and tell me this doesn't freak you out. By the way, hey, little man inside Amy's head, having fun yet?
This is exciting. I'm having a great time. How about we call it a day and get ourselves some drinks? I'd throw up if I had a stomach.
Ha, I like him. You should keep him.
We refer to these enormous fleshy outgrowths as gigantuans. Due to the chaotic nature of flesh, if it isn't cultivated properly, it can sprout into these creatures. Or whatever you might choose to call them. They're not alive in any conventional sense. The growth can happen rapidly and spontaneously. It can be very dangerous if people are nearby.
Oh, there's a cavity here.
There's something lying beneath the platform.
Gross. Is that McCarthy?
I'm afraid so. Look, there's some kind of device stuck to his chest.
Did we pick the...
A cavity below the platform.
Did we pick the device up? We did. Strange device. Anything else? Oh, clutter.
The stuff lying around here is not old. Someone must have spent some time here recently.
Can we leave already? The smell in here is making me sick.
Okay.
Fly, can you go back to HQ and tell Director Parker that I'm taking over the case?
Sure, as long as you're doing the paperwork of what happened here.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave it there. Played a good chunk so far. That's really interesting. I have to say, like, I'm impressed with the kind of like design. It's kind of a bit out there, but it's quite neat. It's quite cool. As I said, it's a bit clunky in places. Like having to, I don't know why you have to scroll around the map like this. Oops, what a bit button there. Why I can't just grab and drag or whatever. And then it's quite hard to read. A bit too hard to read. These superfluous icons here, I just don't seem like they're worth it, necessary. But yes, like I said, the writing's pretty well done. Voice acting, bit up and down, but it feels like an interesting world. So it's kind of like the story's slowly pulling me in a bit. I at least want to play some more, see where it goes. So yeah, pretty cool all in. How do I save? Is there how do I get out of here? Is there a, like, oh, here we go. So if I quit to menu, the game will make save when you quit to menu. Okay, so there we go, we've saved. So that's Zarathustra. What I didn't quite realise as I was playing was, and I kind of felt this, but didn't want to say it because it felt a bit bad if it wasn't correct, but the voiceovers are produced through AI, so that explains why they sound a bit like AI at times. It's not a bad effort, I have to say, in places. Also, some of the art was kind of also generated through AI. So it's certainly an interesting kind of look at a game which is made by one guy, and then he's used AI to help him out to finish off a lot of the aspects. Something that's quite cool as well. So take that as you see it, really. And it's kind of like just a free little project, so you can get it off both itch.io and Epic Games. So I'll put a link to the itch.io page in the description below, so you can go there and check it out. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe leave a comment. All that stuff helps the channel out immensely, so I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.